I just can't stop. Because I'll tell you what, I remember reading a story that I really, really enjoyed a lot. It meant a lot to me. It was called the Von Trapp family. They were Jewish, and they were from, they were from Switzerland. So they were Irish, I guess is what they were. I'm not sure exactly, it doesn't matter. But anyway, they had 3 floors to their mansion that they lived in. And there were 7 children, captain, and a mother. The mother what just happened to be their nanny because the captain fell in love with the nanny instead of the Baroness. The Baroness wanted to keep all the money in the same family, but she decided not to. And so what happened was, instead of doing that, she went back to town. She made a way for herself and let the captain go. And the captain married the nanny instead. I said all this to say something very important. The fact is, uh, after World War II, after World War II was over, the Baroness was shoveling ashes. During World War III and World War II, well, it was actually World War II. During World War II, they had to have their top floor of the mansion cut off. The first, the second story, and the third story. And they could only live in the first floor of the mansion because Hitler had taken all their money. They had no money, and they had to live where they could live. That was the only place they could live and have enough money to live. And they could not even afford to heat the place. They had to lay around in blankets and wait. And their only rescue was to escape to the United States, a free country where they had rights, where they had a constitution that guarded them closely, where they had freedoms, not slavery. They came over on working visas and they started working and they made a living and they made something out of themselves. And now today, they have the most beautiful story in the country ever by Rodgers and Hammerstein. You see, they made something out of a tragedy. They made something beautiful out of a tragedy. They didn't destroy things, they didn't burn things. They made something beautiful out of the biggest tragedy of their lives. That's what they did. Now we can either make something like what happened, eat at us and destroy us, or we can make something beautiful out of what was done, even though it was the wrong thing for that policeman to do. We can still leave people with the impression of something very beautiful, that something beautiful came out of it. It's up to us. It's up to the choices you decide. But uprisings are ugly. Burning stuff is ugly. It's nothing but destruction. And destruction, honey, will get you nowhere. Beauty in itself leaves inspiration and helps all of us. Take care and God bless. Because we have a legacy to fulfill. That person left us a legacy. Though he's no longer here, his legacy follows. And that's what we have to fulfill. Doing stupid things only put people to shame. Acting right, doing the right thing, being a good example to follow, living up to our legacies is what we have to do as fellow human beings. No matter what color we are, no matter what culture we are, no matter who we are. Take care and God bless. Bye now.